Okay, looks like you just got connected. Mr. Wilson, you can hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm well, thank you. This is People of the State of Michigan versus Willie Wilson, docket number 21-249FH. This is the time set for sentencing, and Mr. Wilson, you were convicted of improper possession of a firearm. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail. You have the right to an attorney, and you are represented by Mr. Petrovich. And Mr. Petrovich, have you had a chance to go through the pre-sentence report with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I sent Mr. Wilson a copy of that via email, and we discussed that on Friday. We had no additions, corrections, or deletions.
Okay, very good. And then, of course, there's no guidelines because this is a misdemeanor. Did the people have any corrections to the report?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Did the people wish to be heard?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Petrovich.
Yes, Your Honor. With regards to this case, I agree with the contents of the report, which reflect that Mr. Wilson has zero prior criminal record for this. And they also express that his likelihood of reoffending is low for this. I do realize that the recommended sentence of 6 months probation, I don't believe they had any special conditions in there, is a fairly light sentence on this one, though with the fact that Mr. Wilson does work quite a number of hours at Fast Eddie's for that. The nature of the offense itself was something where it was effectively a series of mistakes. He wasn't even carrying around a firearm for, like, in the passenger compartment of his car. He effectively ended up removing that from his trunk to provide to his girlfriend for self-protection while he went to retrieve a car after their car had broken down. I think under these circumstances with his record, if the court were willing to consider it, I would ask the court to consider a fines and cost sentence for this, or otherwise being more lenient than the recommendation in this matter. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Wilson, anything you wanted to say?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, well, Mr. Wilson, you're 43 years old, you have no prior record, this is a 90-day misdemeanor, and you have no issues. You're employed, no substance abuse history. I don't know, I'd have to be out of my mind to put you on probation. There's nothing that a probation could accomplish. I could not articulate one single goal, other than remain crime-free, but you've done that for 43 years, so yeah, I'm sentencing you to 1 day in jail with credit for 1 day served. You do have to pay $75 to the Crime Victims Fund. That's required by law. $50 in state costs, also required by law. And I'm assessing costs to the county in the amount of $300 based on the State Court Administrative Office calculated average cost of a criminal case in Ingham County. Mr. Wilson, you have the right to file an application for leave to appeal your conviction and your sentence in this matter. You're entitled to an attorney at public expense to assist you in doing that. If you're making a request for one, you have to make it within 14 days of today's date. It will explain that more on a form called appellate rights that we will mail to you. And you are all set. I wish you the